Hey everyone, Moo here with another episode of Crossing of the Animals. Actually, that would be awesome if we could crossbreed these animals into a super version of themselves that actually give you wool as a reward. That would be amazing. I don't know where they're getting all the steel because that's all they're giving me. I hope they're not breaking into my van and ripping things apart just to give it back to me as a reward for me feeding them, because that is not cool. Anyways, let's start with the tips first. Now, the more important tips I want to start off with is with regards to Shovel Strike Quarry. And I did a slight experiment earlier today where I basically sacrificed my entry into Shovel Strike Quarry to see if that's actually what would happen. And unfortunately, it was. So if you get your 5 friends to basically unlock this place for you, and you don't use your charge that day, not only does it reset the rewards, but you also have to re-ask your 5 friends to let you back in there again. So that's really unfortunate. It should basically carry over your entry, even if you don't use it for the day. Now, the second tip regarding Shovel Strike Quarry is the reward. So as you can see at the top there, we have an essence. Now, when you have little sparkles around that essence, it generally means you will get more of them. So you'll get a higher quantity if you enter the quarry when you see that. And regarding the rewards, generally speaking, I would recommend you go for the essences or again the wool, because the wool is super important for upgrading your tents and all your other amenities. And the essences seem to become more and more important as I'm progressing. As you can see, I'm level 28 already. And the other things are generally really easy to acquire. For example, you don't want to go in there to get bell, because you can get bell anytime. There's an infinite supply of bell. All you have to do is keep fishing, sell the fish, and so on and so forth. But the essences are kind of a finite resource. It seems like you only get them as rewards for completing quests and leveling up. So definitely I would put the essences at the top of that list. And then the other thing again is, out of the more common resources, at least for you guys maybe, I'm not getting very much wool, but that one is also kind of worth considering in my opinion. The other tip I want to give you guys is with regards to your home base where your camp is. If you press on that island, you can see you actually have the little icons for the pets. Now, if you actually press those, you can see which ones have additional quests to offer you. And what I mean by additional quests is when you actually go to your island and you talk to the animals there. So as you can see, we'll just talk to Jay here. I think that's Jay anyways. So as you can see, oh, he's level 10 now. We have reached maximum friendship, which is actually a bad thing because I actually want to unlock more of the buildings so that he doesn't kind of just get more friendship and not gain it towards the next level. But let's try and find a different animal. Rosie, here we go. So as you guys can see here, if you have red text, generally speaking, that means you will gain some friendship from listening to them tell you a story or hearing the latest gossip or whatever else, right? Even if they're not asking you for items. But what I've noticed is even when that red text is not present, if you just talk to them, sometimes they will give you stuff. They will give you materials, rewards, they'll give you bell, and sometimes they'll just give you more friendship points. So even if the text is not read, I would still talk to them once in a while. And the other thing that I have noticed is it seems like the text quest regenerates significantly more frequently than the rest of the quests do. So as you guys know from my previous tip video, it generally takes about 3 hours for the quests to refresh and for you to, respawn your trees and everything. But it seems like this one, maybe every hour or so, you can go back and the animals will be ready to tell you some more stories and give you some more rewards. And that's kind of good to take advantage of if you are able to log in that frequently. Now, the other tips I want to give you kind of revolve around your friends. And again, since you need their help to let you get into Shovel Strike Quarry, it's only fair that you're going to extend that favor to them as well. So when you go to your friends list, if you just kind of scroll through there, you will see that some of the friends have a little icon with a shovel, as you can see on that Japanese name right there, right above their little box there. So what you got to do is go there and lend them a hand. That way they can go back into Shovel Strike Quarry. I know that's kind of a really obvious one, but if you just started playing this, don't forget to help out your friends. It's super, super handy. And as long as you know, you do your part, I think you also get a coin or a bell reward that kind of just gets deposited in your inbox, and you just go and collect it later. And while we're on this screen, I should mention one more thing that may be very obvious, but when you go to your market, so let's close out of here. So when you go to the markets here on your friends list, we were there anyways, but you will only see the top 4 rows. So this is what I've been thinking. Maybe for us that are kind of playing this together, we can kind of put the items that we tend to gravitate towards on the top 4 boxes there. That way we kind of know what to expect from the others, because most people have unlocked at least 2 or 3 rows of these boxes. You just never see the other ones. You only see the top row. So generally I'm kind of farming a lot of fish now, so I'll put fish as the top 4. That way when people go through the friends menu, they'll know that's kind of what I'm selling. So if they come to my market, the other boxes will generally reflect that as well. So that's kind of the tips I wanted to share with you guys regarding just general quality of life and the marketplace. And there's one other one that I thought I should mention, because this happened to me once and it was very unpleasant. When you go to Sunburst Island, don't run straight across through the island, because there might be a very rare butterfly there and you're just going to scare it away and miss the opportunity to catch it. So generally what I do when I come here is I go along the outside edges, and then I kind of take a look inside and see if there's anything worth catching. And then if there is, I'll just go grab it. And, you know, that extra little bit of effort might save you quite a few coin or, you know, bell in the long run, because those rare ones are worth a lot. So for example, on the fish side of things, if you get a tuna, that thing sells for 5,000 coin. If you sell it on the market, it's like 30,000. And I think I actually managed to get one of the rare butterflies, the emperor butterfly right there. So I'll just sell one of these for now. And we can actually get into the gameplay now and start completing some of the quests. So let's see what this guy wants. Seems to want a whole bunch of fruit, which is bad because I'm running really low on that. So again, if you guys want to throw some of that up on the market, feel free to jack up the prices a little bit. I will certainly pay whatever you ask. Well, not whatever you ask, you know, within reason. So Ronald, what do you want as your second stage here? Hopefully it's some fish, because again, that's kind of what I'm oh, he gave us cotton. Are you kidding me? How does a penguin have cotton? That is unbelievable. But I'm very happy about that. Oh, he does want fish. Excellent. That's kind of what I'm hoping, you know. The penguin wants the fish, right? Why does he want fruit? Here you go. Have your fish, Ronald. And if you could give me some more wool, you know. I'm not saying you have to, but if you could, I would very much appreciate that. As I'm getting most of my animal friends close to level 10, I need all of that wool to unlock the amenities so they can continue to progress without capping them. And it looks like we're smoking some fish here. Oh, that is really nice. That is fancy. Oh, man. Why does he need me to get fish for him when he has a smoker and everything? He's, you know, oh, look at that. Okay, Ronald, he's my new favorite. Not only is he giving us cotton, but he's giving us bonus cotton. Excellent. I will be a primary customer of his, that's for sure. Here we go. And he's only level 3. Oh, excellent. He wants some seashells. Those are particularly useful to penguins, apparently. If he was a crab, you know, that I'd understand. Maybe he was looking for a new home, but a penguin, as long as he's keeping the cotton coming, it's good. Very, very good. Okay, so we got him to 4 friendship. Oh, and he's giving us essences and cotton now. So I didn't think he would get better than he already is, but he's proving me wrong here. Excellent. Excellent. And we have completed one of our furnitures. I'm just going to grab that real quick. Here we go. That is the most amazing looking chair I have ever seen. And I don't think I'm going to craft something else right now because that's going to require me going through the menus and finding an animal that has an item I'm willing to actually spend resources on. Right now my primary focus is of course on these amenities, and I need to unlock these ones. These are very important. If you can get all of these to at least level 1, that's kind of the primary concern right now. After that, you can kind of pick and choose where you want to spend your resources, but I think this is like the #1 priority as far as the game is concerned, so you don't bottleneck your progress with your friends. So as you guys can see here, it takes 30 cotton for each of these, and I imagine the other ones are going to take even more. So yeah, exactly. That's what I said, right? That cotton. So let's go move on to the next zone here. This guy wants fish. We happen to have exactly 3 of those, so we'll go give him what he wants and see if he can help us out in a similar way to Ronald there with some more of that precious material. And you know, I'm actually finding that having enough fruit now is almost impossible. I end up going to the market a lot more often than I thought I would be. And I don't see that getting any better in the future. It might actually get worse. So yeah, the market is proving extremely useful right now. It's nice to see that Maggie is giving us some cotton as well. Maybe ranting at the start of the game that you're not getting something is the key to getting more of it. So we're getting cute essences and cotton. Excellent. This is probably the most successful run I've had so far in the game with regards to getting that thing that I'm mostly seeking. So Maggie, keep it coming, please. Or else I'm going to need some bacon, and there happens to be some in front of me right now, so I don't know if you want to play that game. Here we go. Oh, she wants a rare fish. Okay, so I have not seen too many of these quests so far. Generally, they do pay you in accordance with what the item they're requesting sells for straight up to the vendors, not on the market. So as you can see, we got 1,000 bell. That's normally how much it costs to put up that fish on the market. My bad, not the vendor, on the market. Okay, what is next? What do you want, Maggie? Never mind. Although they are giving a lot of wool tonight, so I might actually use one of those tickets to refresh their quests so I can get more of the thing that has been troubling me. Will this fish actually swim out to here? Oh, the fish, yes. So one tip regarding the fish, as you may have noticed yourselves by now, they never nibble more than 3 times on your lure. So if they miss the first 2 times, you can be 100% sure that on the 3rd nibble, that is when the tap button is going to appear. And you probably also have noticed that different sized fish correlate to different types of fish. And the biggest one that I've seen so far is the tuna. So that, however, is extremely rare. So I've been fishing a lot in this game, and I've only ever seen the tuna 1 time. I would say the odds of you seeing those super, super rare ones is less than 1%, based on how many I've caught myself so far. So we Actually got the one we just used back. Pretty good. Let's move on to the next area here and see what this one wants. 2 oranges. Okay, well, hopefully our orange tree has populated itself again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go scavenge in the market, which is actually pretty good. It's almost like helping the economy in this game move forward. Oh, we do have oranges. Excellent. It seems like all of our trees are fully stocked, and we have all the fruit on the floor as well, which I'm going to have to pick up so we can get the cycle going again for the next 3 hours. Here you go. Take your fruit. You won't say no to this? Of course not. It's free food. And you're a hamster, you know? It's perfect. Steel. Again, how are these animals getting steel? Are they must be breaking into my van and ripping things out and giving it back to me. That's the only explanation. I'm gonna have to go take it to the crows, see if they can do some maintenance on it, find the trouble areas, if you will. Butterflies, okay. Very interesting. I'm not sure what he can use butterflies for, given that they've been in a bag in my pocket. They're probably not in the best of shape right now. But, you know, if he wants them, sure. He seems to really want them. Round 2 of bugs for the hamster. I'm not complaining though. If he gets us to level 29 and we get some more storage space, that would be great. Actually, speaking of storage space, my claim in the original tips video that you don't need to invest your leaf tickets is still kind of holding true. It seems like they continue to give you storage even when it's not an even number level upgrade. So it's, you know, even at 27, I got some storage. It's not always 25 or 30, so on and so forth. So really consistent and a pretty nice touch on their part, because storage is kind of a problem in this game. When you invite them to your camp as well, even if the text is not read, just like with the other comment I made, sometimes they will still give you friendship points as a result, which is really quite nice. Now, is there any animals we have not yet done? Okay, so we need some coconuts for Tad, and we're gonna need to go back to the island to pick some up before we head over to him. Hopefully he doesn't need more than 2, because I don't have very many left. I don't want to scare away any precious butterflies here. There we go. Let's head on over to the frog. See if he can give us some wool as well. Even the hamster gave us a little bit of wool, probably because I complained about him giving us mostly steel. Ooh, that's a big fish. That's probably one of the yellow whatever those things are called. Let's find out. Or either that or one of those bass, the rare bass. The black bass, yes. Since we're here, let's see if there's any other big fish. Nope, we already know what those ones are. They're very common. Any other biggies? Nope. So we're just gonna go to the frog, give him the stuff that he needs, and hopefully he can hook us up as well. Come on, little guy. Give us some wool. Nope, steel and wood. Because that's what frogs carry on them. Okay. This is going to be a pretty good payout. Again, I think they definitely give you the bell based on the value of the items you're giving them. Even though the requests seem to be totally random. No comment. That was really weak. That was really weak. Come on. Okay, he wants one of the bass. Maybe he'll give us something better for this. You're giving me this? Okay, that's amazing. Yes, it is amazing. You know what else would be amazing? If you give me more wood. Oh, hurrah, hurrah. Well, we got 1,000 bells, so that's not bad. And it looks like he's going to get to level 7. And as a result, we're going to get to level 29. Let's see what we get from that. Ooh, that's pretty good. We get a t-shirt and sparkle stones. Those are super rare, and I would definitely hang on to all of them. Not that you have a choice right now anyways. There's nothing we can really spend them on at this low level. Also, we just get bell and leaf tickets. I thought for sure we would get some more storage, but I'm expecting a huge reward at level 30. That should be pretty good. Let's collect this stuff. And see if we can accommodate some of the animals on our core island here. We're kind of lacking on the fruit, but we can at least give Apollo the fish he wants, and Eloise, they all want fish. So let's go. We'll give them what they require. Hopefully they'll give us some wool. Hopefully they'll level up as well. I think Apollo is almost level 10 or friendship 10. And that's going to do it for this episode. I hope the additional tips I have given you were of some use to you if you didn't already know about them. All right, Goldie, tell me a story and then get to level 10. Give me some bell as well. That is so nice. I didn't even have to ask. Here we go. Where is Apollo? There he is. All right, man. You know what's up. I'm giving you 3 fish here. All I want is 1 cotton. Just 1 cotton. Come on. No! No! I'm sure the paper is going to come in super handy later, though. So that's not too bad. And it looks like we need at least 2 more friendship to get him to level 10, which actually is not that bad of a thing. That's going to give me some time to unlock the next amenity so he doesn't cap out at level 10. That would kind of be unfortunate, but if it happens, it happens. There's not much I can do about it. It's not like I'm going to stop doing the quests just to prevent him from gaining, additional friendship in vain. There we go. Who's next? It was the elephant, right? Or not the elephant. It's an anteater, isn't it? Anteater or elephant? What is it? I have no idea. Looks like an anteater to me. All right, Eloise. Oh. See, that's normally what I get. I get the steel and the wood, not so much the wool. But this is where the Nintendo points come in super handy because you can exchange them for a specific resource that you're in demand of. So I already made use of that earlier today. And again, you do get those 3 quests that you can repeat every week for additional points. And I'll show you guys that one more time just in case you didn't see the original video. And that'll definitely come in handy. So when you go to your more options menu, you go to your My Nintendo. And when you go to those missions over there, you guys see you get those weekly missions that you can complete. And it looks like they have reset. So I'll redo these. Why is this one... I should have already completed a linked Nintendo account, so why is that not showing up? That's really weird. Maybe it's a bug or something. But anyways, you can come here and exchange them for these materials. So earlier today, I actually picked up some cotton so I can work on my amenities. And again, that is super, super handy. If you don't have a Nintendo account, it's totally worth making one and linking it so you can get that on a weekly basis. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content and the tips. Again, hopefully they were useful to you. I hope at least one of them you didn't know about, so that, you know, you got some benefit from watching this video tonight. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your likes, your views, and your subs. I appreciate it very, very much, and I'll see you guys next time.